Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So as you guys can see, this is going to be a pregnancy update as well as a how I found out I was pregnant. Okay, so I really want to go into this really quickly because I'm not really feeling good. This pregnancy has been wearing me out, you guys. I have been sick throughout this entire pregnancy, and I just want to go ahead and kind of like speed through everything. So first off, I want to say I found out that I was pregnant on December the 20th. That is when I officially got my double lines. Okay, let's see if you guys can see those. Okay, so yes, those lines are super dark, and it is because in November I was feeling really sick, and I didn't know why. Okay, I thought maybe I had gotten sick with COVID or something, or it was just a lot. And I also was stressing because me and my mother had gotten into it. So I did not think that I could be pregnant. Okay, I got my right tube taken out after I had my daughter. She is getting ready to be 10 months next month on the 6th. And yeah, so after I gave birth to her, during the C-section, they took my right tube because it was the accessible one, and my left tube was it was left in because it was not accessible. My doctor told me that I had a lot of scar tissue wrapped around it, and they just didn't sorry about that, but they just didn't want to bother it. So that was the reason why my left tube was kept in there. It was not accessible to them, and my doctor just really did not want to remove it because she didn't want anything to happen during the during me giving birth. Okay, during the C-section. I believe what happened is that when I was taking my birth control, I would forget. Okay, please let this be a lesson learned, ladies. If you have had multiple pregnancies and multiple C-sections, or you just don't want to have more children after your last baby, and you are on the pill, please be mindful. If you forget to take the pill, do not double up. Just, if you know you can't remember to take the pill, just get on a different birth control altogether. Okay, this was my issue. I believe that sometime in September or October, I skipped a few days of me taking my I wouldn't say skipped, I actually forgot to take my pill, and I would try to double up for the next week. And even though at that moment I wasn't thinking about it at all, I wasn't thinking like, oh, this could possibly cause me to get pregnant, just simply because my left tube, it was tangled up in scar tissue. So, I was not thinking that it was still even functioning. Okay, so that was another thing. Yeah, so I wasn't thinking that I was going to get pregnant, especially since I had one tube taken out already, and then the other one was a really bad tube. It wasn't accessible to even be taken out. It had scar tissue all around it and everything. So, I'm not thinking about that. And, I started doubling up on I would double up on my birth control. And that just means that, like, say if I forgot my birth control to take today, I would wait until tomorrow, and I would take one in the morning and then one at night. So yeah, please don't do that. If you can't remember to take birth control, your birth control pill, just get a whole new birth control method. Okay, so that was that. I believe that is how I got pregnant. I believe that by me forgetting to take my birth control pill every single day and doubling up like that, and not thinking that I could get pregnant because I already had my good tube taken out and the bad tube still being in, I just really did not think that I could get pregnant. So when I started getting sick in like the end of October, early November, when I started feeling sick, and tired a lot, I wasn't associating that with pregnancy. I was associating that with me being sick and just not feeling well. So in November, around the 24th, 25th, me and my mother, we had got into it. I would say maybe like the 26th, 27th. In November, we got into it, and I was really stressed about that situation with my mother because I can't see my life without my mother. I love my mother to death. You know, I love my mother. And I was just so hurt that we were not talking. And yeah, so all of December, we did not speak to each other. And that really caused me to excuse me guys, I have the hiccups, stress out a lot. So I feel like during that time when my period did not come in December, not December, but in November, when my period did not come in November, I was thinking that maybe I was just stressed out about, you know, me and my mother going through it. And even in the early parts of December, I also associated my period not coming in December with stress of the situation between me and my mother and me being sick. And like I said, in November, I really associated my period not coming with me being sick. Because as you know, sometimes us women, if we are sick, if we're overexerting ourselves, sometimes we will skip a month and our period will come late. So, and that has happened to me before. My period has came late, and I was not pregnant. Yeah, so I was just really, I was really surprised that I actually was pregnant and that I was not coming down with any type of strand of COVID, and that it wasn't from stressing out. It was just really me being pregnant the whole time that I was sick. Okay, so yeah, so I have really been sick this entire pregnancy. Like I said before, it's been a lot going on. That is the reason why I was not doing my family vlogs in November and December and January, because it was times where I could not even cook. It was times where I didn't even want to get out of the bed. Yeah, so it was just a lot. I had to force myself to do a lot of things because, of course, I have children. So, you know, I had to get baby girl up. I had to make sure Kaden was going to school. And, you know, I'm a mother. I have to run the house. You know, I'm a fiance. So it was just a lot on me. Me just being very, very tired all the time. Me feeling weak here and there. It was just a lot. So as far as prenatals go, I did just go to my doctor's appointment yesterday. My doctor did prescribe me something for the nausea, as well as, of course, my prenatal pill. But before I was going to her, this is the kind of prenatal gummies I was taking. Love these, by the way. So if you cannot swallow the pill, I would suggest that you get the gummies. Of course, because this is my last pregnancy, I'm making sure that I get on the I really want to either get the depot shot, or I may get the Nexplanon. Is that the one that goes in your arm, I believe? But yes, so that is going to be my method of birth control. I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, so my doctor's appointment went very, very well. I basically, you know, just told her what was going on as far as me not feeling well and stuff like that, and that's why she said she would prescribe me something for the nausea. We did an ultrasound. Baby heartbeat was very the heartbeat was very loud and strong. Baby was moving all around. I was really nervous about that because I had not had prenatal care this entire time, and the reason why I was not getting prenatal care is because me and Shane, who is my fiance, me and Shane, we just got a new car, and our car was down, and we stay about 35 minutes away from my doctor's office. So with our car being down, it would be overheating. So we really did not want to take that risk of driving 35 minutes to my doctor's office. And yeah, so we didn't want to take that risk until we got a new car. So now that we have a new car, of course, I'm getting my prenatal care now. Eventually, if I wasn't going to be able to go to her, I would have been very upset, but I would have had to make other plans, basically to go to a doctor's office where I live. But I like my doctor and I wanted to keep her, so yeah. As far as upcoming appointments, so I do have another appointment in 3 weeks. Normally it's 4 weeks, but because I have not had any previous prenatal care for this pregnancy, my doctor wants to see me again in 3 weeks. I'm also going to be doing a anatomy scan where they're going to be looking at the baby. You know, I have to come with my bladder full so they can do the ultrasound and look at everything, look at my ovaries, all that stuff like that. So I can't wait to show you guys the ultrasound pictures. And as far as I can't tell you specifically how many weeks I am. My doctor did say I was between 17 and 20 weeks, but of course once I get that anatomy scan and they go in with the ultrasound and they look at baby and measure baby, they will be able to tell me when my due date is going to be and all of that. For you guys that are new to my channel, I am a C-section mom. This will be my 5th C-section. So as far as symptoms goes, as I was telling you guys, you know, I have been very sick this entire pregnancy. So for right now, just being sick, having nausea a lot, and being tired are my only symptoms for real. I really haven't been craving too many things. I did crave, well, I guess I can say I crave sweet stuff, fruits and candy and stuff like that. I will say that I have been craving sweet stuff, but that's about it. I do hope that this is a girl, just because my baby girl is only 10, she'll be 10 months on the 6th, and I want her to be close in age with her sibling. You know, I want her to have that bond that my boys had, because for those who are new to the channel, I do have 3 other boys, which is why this is my 5th pregnancy. Yeah, so they were all close in age. They were all 2 years apart. So for this baby and baby girl to be getting ready to be a year apart, I just really hope that this is a girl so they can be close. How I feel overall about the pregnancy, I was sad at first, because I'm just like, oh my goodness, I wanted baby girl to be my last pregnancy. You know, I've had 4 C-sections, so you know, I was a little nervous about the 5th C-section, because of course that's what's going to happen with this pregnancy. I am going to have to give birth through C-section again, but God has me, and now I am just super excited. I let all the anxiety go, and I'm just ready to meet my baby. Yeah, I'm just excited. So I'm going to show you guys my belly, and that's going to be it until my next update. And I'll be able to tell you guys what my due date is, and you know, what is going to be expected with this pregnancy. This is my belly from the front. Thank you guys so much for watching this how I found out I was pregnant / pregnancy update. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time I make an upload, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye guys.